Hey guys, today it's IKEA Volume 2 Designer Faves. You have been asking for it. So, the thing about IKEA is that they have a huge product line, right? So I'm breaking it down today into 3 categories. Super versatile products that you can use in a ton of different ways. Accessories that I am really in love with right now. And the third category is just flat out eye candy. Jumping into versatility, one of my favorites that I just kind of love because it's got this sort of super cool industrial look is the PS cabinet. And this is a metal cabinet. It kind of looks like an old school locker, but a little bit more sophisticated. And it's super versatile. You can use it as a nightstand, a media cabinet. You can use it as an entry console. It's got a lot of different uses for it, and it's just kind of groovy looking. And of course, if you want to hack it, paint it, because it only comes in the black and white. Okay, second item I adore, and I know you've heard me mention it before, but it's a go-to, and it's been in their line since the 70s, which is the Bily Bookcases. And they can be super vanilla, but you can also, I've seen some amazing hacks with them. You can make them built in. They can look like millwork cabinets if you add front doors to them. And those doors can have glass on the top, bases on the bottom. The great thing about the Bily Bookcases is they come in all kinds of sizes, right? So low, tall, narrow, wide. You can do anything with them. And if you even want to add some of those custom front doors that I've talked about before, check out semihandmade.com. My third item that I really love that goes into the versatile department is the Pax Series. Now there's 2 parts to this. There's a low console, which can be used as a media cabinet and those kinds of things. But what I really love about the Pax collection is their floating shelf. And it's one of those thick, chunky, super intentional floating shelves. When you put it up on the wall, there's no visible attachments. And that is just such a great look. And you can use it on its own. I love it shown here as a nightstand, or you can stack them all the way up a wall. It's just a great, super versatile look. Always looks clean, comes in black and white. If you want it, you can paint it. But the bottom line is they are just really easy to install and really low-key statement that you can build on. Okay, so another one I really love, and I love it for a couple of reasons. Most of us all need storage. All of us need some sort of organization structure in our closets, all right? And so they brought out the Pax closet system initially for that. But really what's happened is that they've realized that it has all kinds of other options. And I gotta tell you, some of the new doors that you can do with this thing, it's super versatile. And some of the new doors, you can just close it all off and leave it all on one side of the room, like you see in this picture of the bedroom. That is the Pax system behind there. So what's great about it is that you get a completely customized guts and inside, and then you just close it off with the doors. Or take a look at this one, which is actually custom walnut doors, or either walnut or rift cut oak, I'm not sure. And they're again from Semi Handmade. But look how amazing and custom built this looks, and it's from IKEA. That's what's so great about this product line. It's super versatile, and you can get whatever you want inside it. So you've got to check out Pax. And if I missed something today that is your new favorite, be sure and add it in the comments down below. Okay, so this next one, which is the last of the versatile collection, is probably my favorite, which is the Kallax or the Kallax. And it's literally, think about it like the transformer of their furniture pieces, because kind of like the Bily, it's super simple, but there's no back to it. And so it can be used as, it's just basically squares, and you can get doubles, you can get long, low ones. You can turn the low ones on their ends so that they're tall and narrow, stack them all together, make it a whole long room divider. I love this picture of it used as a room divider. And the insert options are phenomenal. You can get drawers, you can get cabinet doors. They've got a ton of super cool baskets, which I'm going to talk about in a minute, that you can insert into it. It's great for playrooms, like I said, room dividers, wall units that can just take all kinds of storage. It's great serviceable product. You know, it's quiet. It only comes, I think, in the white and black, but honestly, it's like the chameleon of their line, because the minute you get a hold of it, you can do whatever kind of drawer configuration. I love this one with part drawers, part open shelves. It's just a real gem of a product. If these tips are making a big difference for you guys, please thumbs up, comment down below, like me, subscribe, all that stuff. So the next category that we're going to talk about is accessories. And it's funny what IKEA has done lately. They've been such a great basics collection for so long, but they've recently really turned on the let's be on trend concept. And where it's really showing is in the next two categories, which is accessories and eye candy. So let's just start with something that you wouldn't even expect to think about with IKEA, which is decorative pillows. So I feel like for their decorative pillows for 2020, they kind of overhauled the collection. And I love where they took it, which is they added a lot more of the kind of natural product line, lots of linens, natural textures. There's even a fur one in there, and they may have had it before, but they're really kind of featuring it now. So I'm going to kill some names here, but take a look at this lovely little linen collection. I think it's called Aina, which I love. They're super simple with the little ties. Those are great. I love this little Scold, which is this natural sheepskin product. And the price is crazy on this. These things can run over $100 to get them. And from IKEA, it's under 30. So, that's an amazing thing. So there's a third one, which I really kind of like too, called Festholmen, which is a little bit of an indoor-outdoor product, but it really reads like a linen. And I love the little button detail on it. It's just super intentional, very sort of, works well for Scandi, or if you're kind of doing a botanics style to things, it would definitely go in with there. And then this last little collection, I believe it's called Sissel, and it's a whole little denim collection. How groovy is that? Because you can just bring those in. That's definitely boho. That's definitely got kind of a Scandi statement to it. Super contemporary. You can use them in a lot of places. So I'm loving their new decorative pillow collection. So another area that I'm really looking at this year with them is their basket collection. And again, they've kind of added some really sort of sharp on-trend things. The first one I love it's called the Puda, I think. And it's actually a square basket shape, but it's made out of a felted material. So it's got this super kind of semi-soft industrial interpretation. You guys can use it in a ton of different places. And it's the perfect size to shove into one of those Kallax squares. So that's gonna go a long way. Great for like kids' storage or whatever else you need to hide if you're feeling like your space is cluttered. All right. The next collection is a whole series of baskets that really caught my eye when I was looking at this. I have no idea how to pronounce it. It starts with a TJ. There's this classic woven basket one here that's got this overlap, which I love. Again, fits into the Kallax collection. I just used it with a client in the last couple of weeks, I think, and it just looked great in that product line. Super kind of tailored, but also has a little bit of a textural stance. And then they also added one to this collection I love this thing. It's kind of an oval shape, and then it has this very intentional black band in the middle, which is great. So that's a whole nother little collection that they've fluffed, so you've got to check that one out. But the last one that really grabbed me and made me jump out of my seat was something called the Huring, I think. But how can you go wrong with a sexy black bamboo with leather handles? This can go on the side of the sofa. This can go in a ton of different styles. It's kind of a tie between accessories and an eye candy product. So it's kind of my favorite. Okay, so my last category today is literally just eye candy. It is just stuff that like caught my eye when I was trolling through kind of the basics that I know IKEA has, and I went, what? That's at IKEA? And I'm gonna start out with the Cinderlig, which is the basket pendant light that you gotta have. Now remember, in my other video when I talked about, a good thing to do, even if you're in an apartment, is to change out that central pendant light fixture that's usually over the dining area that's kind of dumpy. Here's your go-to, all right? It's $70 in the US, and it's the sexiest little basket pendant. The scale in it is amazing. It comes in 2 tones. It comes in the natural, which I really love. It also comes in a black, or maybe it doesn't come in the black, but I think you can paint it. But the natural is the winner anyway. And it literally, whatever your style is, boho, Scandi, contemporary, farmhouse, you name it, this puppy, mid-century for sure, you can't lose. Okay, so another really cool light fixture that caught my eye and is new this year is called the Ramsel. Again, it's only $70. But this one is amazing because it's made of firm fabric pieces, and I'm going to show you 2 photos here. It's entirely dimmable just by 2 pieces that you can move on the bottom. This is just a game changer in terms of light fixtures because it just feels completely different when you see it here versus when you see it opened up a different way, and now you see the light play is completely different. Now, you guys have heard me mention IKEA's drapery panels, and they're great. But this year they brought out, it's called the Gunrid. It is recycled PET bottles that actually purify the air by just hanging in space. Because they're activated by sunlight, they help purify the air from sunlight as the air moves through them. And, they're good for the environment because they're made out of recycled materials. So how can you not be scoring with that? So you have to check this one out. Okay, now the last one, and you all know me, I am a sucker for houndstooth. This one shocked the hell out of me. They have had the Strandman chair in their line before, but it's always been in the basics. This year, as you can see, they've brought it out in a black and white houndstooth check. Score! I love it! How can you not go wrong with this product? It is so tasteful, so versatile, and so groovy because it's got the little ottoman together. I mean, I see it in tasteful kind of nurseries. That would be fabulous. Great in a living room. It's gonna go in a lot of places. You guys are gonna love this product. It is just super versatile. It's my top fave of this video. So I want to give a shout out to all my new subscribers. And I just want to say, if you haven't subscribed yet, I would love it if you would. It means so much to me and the channel, and just kind of how I can get the word out to everybody and, help you guys out more. I love answering your questions. So be sure to be safe, like, subscribe, share with a friend, comment down below, and I so look forward to seeing you guys next week.